Ah, I see. Okay. I'm too hasty. Yep. Makes sense. You should see when MadFnorder and I play against each other, where turns are like a mile a minute, and then if anything is off, we both sit there and we're like, what happened? What happened in the last 3 turns? We haven't been paying attention, we're just playing. Wait, are we matched? Hold on, are you sure? Because, oh no, he just announced them. Yes! Alright. Oh, I need to ask if I should reload the module. Hey Bear, should I reload the module? Straight up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. See me. Okay, so as I understand it, format is we each choose a team of 3, we reveal our team of 3. Oh, I should switch rooms. That is if Matt is in voice, which I have no way of knowing. Hey!
Good evening.
Good evening. Alright. So we pick a team of 3, we reveal our teams, then we each choose one to be our front runner is the procedure here.
Okay.
Not that anyone's being too rigorous. It is a casual event.
What is the password, if I may ask?
It is Clockwork Shot Glass. That is a capital C and a capital S, and there's a space between the words.
Got it. Okay.
I should probably have pinned those credentials, but I didn't think of it.
Well, it changes. There's like 5 options it could be.
No, I mean like for the tournament, I should pin it. Like while the event is ongoing.
That seems legit.
Okay, so I'm running my usual team plus 1 random.
Oh, so I guess I should pick actual characters? Oh gosh.
You don't have to. So
take
like,
a
I'm a
quick
super
look.
casual player, as we all know, but we want XC to appeal to a more competitive scene. So, that's part of the ulterior motive behind having these events. Is to let people know, like, yeah, this actually can be a competitive game. It really, really can.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick 2 good characters and 1 I've been messing around with. I feel like you're gonna pick her apart though, but maybe I'll play her anyway. Yeah, let's just grab him real quick. Where is he? Why can't I?
So Carl's in the other bag in the green bag.
Found him. There we go. No, I was looking for the character I had already grabbed.
Oh, well, that would explain it.
Well,
all right, so
you got a 1, 2, 3.
All right. So you're learning Viper, are you? Alright.
Yeah, just playing around with her.
Cool. Bear's an extremely respectable Viper. He's taught me the fear of her. She's got, like, a mildly bad reputation, but his Viper is very, very scary.
Like I said, I think she exerts an interesting kind of pressure, and she also can tank like crazy.
Yep. Alright.
Alright.
So
is it Remelis, Eugenia, or sorry,
Remelis,
Remelis, Imogene,
and Dan.
Okay. Well.
I've chosen one. I shuffled the bag, but that still counts as a choice.
Let's just do this.
Alright.
Need a reference?
Sure. Street Fighter characters I'm still learning. Although I've seen her in action enough times I probably know them, but still.
There you go.
Thank you. Don't forget to start the timer at some point.
That's a...
Well. Let's see.
Yeah. So I'll call Tails.
So be it.
Very well. I will go first. I will throw my hand away.
I will learn to shuffle my deck one day.
It's the mad maneuver. So
Just be
Tundra,
careful, it's not the double mad.
yep. So Tundra, the Viper that I said is fearsome, is Circuit Bear, the ETO. I've played against this Viper many times. He's taught me a respect of that character, comparable to my respect for Mads Carl, which, for those who know, is pretty friggin' fearsome.
I'll keep.
Fine. Alright, Alright, 3 force. Let's go.
Wow, just like that, huh?
Yeah. No fear, no regrets.
That would be... Sure.
I regret to inform you, take 6.
Sure.
Yours.
Oh. Hidden weapons.
Cool. Armor and guard.
Stylish.
Ho ho ho!
Into...
A most cheeky play, Syrah.
Into strike.
Just 1 card?
Actually, I changed my mind. Stylish into 1, 2, 3. Into... Yeah. Yeah, into strike.
Alright, it's probably a block, but I don't mind. Because I get this.
No, you completely wrecked me.
Holy crap,
I
so
tried
that
to
is
get
9
cheeky.
power.
I should scoop.
Well, I'm out of resources, so give it another couple turns. If you don't mind, see how I recover. Because basically, I have to prep now.
Strike.
I choose to believe that is speed 5?
It is not.
Alright, well, we trade. Alright,
Very in your favor at this point.
It's true.
Exoskeleton.
Engineer destruction. Okay. If you want to scoop, you can. After that, but that's up to you.
No, I'll strike.
Okay, so still confident then. You have that in play. You're not boosting this turn though, right?
Actually... No. Not gonna get that silly.
Wild Swing, not gonna spend anything. Poke you.
Cool,
No,
cross
I
cross.
miss. Alright, I take 3. Yeah, because I don't have the thing. Really? At this range? Okay, well I'm not gonna get crossed out, so here you go. Or I'm not gonna get... I don't want to not hit Irradiate. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
This is looking more normal, at least.
Alright.
Seismo, speed 4.
Critical strike.
But what do I do about it? Oof. Block.
Sure.
Alright, so 5 power.
I will decline the move.
I will spend this and take 1. You decline
Okay.
the move. You've got to have the other one then. Prep.
Stylish. And then... Boost, and then critical strike.
Yep, okay, so 1 power, ignore armor. That actually hits the magic number on nuclear option. That is rude, sir. Alright, Wild Swing. Yep, I
Cool.
take 6, I'm stunned.
Coming in.
Yep, it's a good time for it. Okay, speed.
Cool. Cool. Prep. Boost into strike.
That's not a thing I want. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna respond with Caustic Vent. Yeah.
Cool. Come on in.
Yep. So I'll take 6. I draw 2, discard 1. Don't need that. Okay, my next attack is EX.
Exceed.
Seems good. So you reload for 6, I think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Discard 2.
Why did these cards? Why even these cards? Wow, what a deck shape. To get vetch about this at some point. Now, I'll give you an assault.
Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3.
Terrible. Terrible. Boost
And
into
yeah, that's the question.
strike. Sure.
Alright, so 3 power, I take nothing. I draw 3 cards, and then I'll spend a gauge to return this to my hands.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you know I have a nuclear option?
Yep.
EX stack?
Oh, naked EX. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, but this is deducible. Is it EX nuclear option?
I have 4 remaining EXs in my deck. It's dumb.
Terrible.
Shall I tell you what they are?
Let's see, assault, nuclear option, ground zero, and what's the 4th? Grasp.
Correct.
Alright. Alright, so EX assault is great here, EX nuclear option is great here, EX ground zero is great.
It's okay. That one's only okay.
I block.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
have it's the assault.
So 5.
Here you go.
Alright, so my advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Hey, D?
Yeah.
Why did you advance 3? You have range +1.
I don't have a
He
choice.
can't help it.
I had close
He's
6.
black.
I'm Yellow Death.
Oh,
Yeah, so I have before close 2, before close 2, before close 2, hit gain advantage, hit gain advantage, hit gain advantage.
Alright, so it was
So
ground zero.
Grasp ground 0, nuclear option.
Well, I have to play around the option that kills me.
Yep.
So
you play Thunder Knuckle?
that I do not. I have
Oh.
grasp though.
I want to get rid of Thunder Knuckle. Oh well. So pull 2, pull or push 1, and then decisions. Because I don't want you to range 2. I think you have 7 cards left. I think I count your cards. Push 2.
Okay, and if I am reading correctly, you also have 0 normals left.
That is correct. If I'm counting right, which I can't guarantee.
Okay. Wow, this is terrible. This is really terrible.
I do think it's not as bad as it looked. Like, as of turn 2 or something, you're like, I should scoop, and I don't think it was nearly that bad.
Alright. Nuclear option would not kill me, but it would literally give you 6 gauge.
Yes.
Ground Zero would...
not hit you unless you walk into it.
Okay. I am really, really resentful of this deck shape. I just want to be exquisitely clear about that.
Noted. That does sound like a Viper player.
I will... range 2.
I will boost. Return grasp to hand, return grasp to hands.
Okay. I will boost, no strike, draw a card.
I will set an EX attack. Will I? Maybe I won't. How many foci have I seen? 1. 5 cards left. No. No. I won't. I'll boost this. Apologies.
I'll take that.
Okay. I'll boost the other copy, and then I'll shuffle and show you my hand and draw. The lightning tech. Wow.
I will... I will... prepare.
Parry focus. Okay.
Okay. I will cheater for
light. Or exoskeletal, I guess. Or stylish. Why do you have so many options?
Yeah,
You shouldn't have that many
I
options.
think
It's too many.
I will cheater for stylish. Thank you for reminding me that that was a choice.
No worries.
So 1, 2, I draw a third.
Can I confirm the 4?
Sure thing. And now you see why I'm so mad about my deck shape.
Oh, those were the bottom set. Wow. Okay. 2 mass.
Yeah, just
Dunkel. First. Carry on.
these 2 cards
Yeah. In the
were
bottom.
number 3 and 4 from the bottom.
Yep.
I am upset.
Yep. So draw for the 3rd of stylish.
Okay,
Lest we forget.
that goes to here. Still technically
You're down the extra action of your stylish.
of stylish. Into this is really bad, actually. Nothing about this is good. Nothing about any of this is good. Into exoskeletal. And I draw.
Okay. Huh. Well, I have +3 power, you have +3 armor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's... yeah, not a thing.
So this is all a wash.
Yeah. Okay, so so my hands, Napalm, Fence, G0, G0, 7-7. And one
Okay.
unknown card. So I'm gonna strike. I'll be setting one card. It is EX because of this thing. Here you go.
What's the other focus?
It's the tendrils.
The tendrils you didn't have.
Yep.
Sure.
2, 4, 6, 5 power, not counting that stuff.
So I take 3.
Yeah, I'll spin a gauge to get this back. Leaving my entire hand revealed, but that's okay. If you drew the other focus, well, feel free to reading my grasp, I don't mind. Oh, draw for your after.
Thank you.
Yep. Stylish.
I have to think about this.
Yeah.
I have to think about this very carefully right now.
Why do you have so many choices?
I will cheater. If I cheater first. And I can just do that. Okay, well, I think that's the line of play that potentially yeah, I will, in fact, cheater for stylish, draw 3,
and text stylish.
extra action.
Oh no, yours. Okay, alright.
Into boost light.
And then are you striking?
And then I...
If so, pick that up.
Yes, I am thinking about many things right now.
That is fair.
Yes. Into a strike. And that strike will be this.
Do I think you'd play Thunder Knuckle? Yes.
Do I think you'd think I'd play Thunder Knuckle? Also, yes.
Nicely done. Alright, so 2 damage. I am stunned, but I lose my grasp, which is rather more important than that.
That goes to gauge. These go away.
Nice! Well, I gotta boost this.
Well, I gotta tech that.
Yeah, you do. I'll advance 1. So
Caustic Napalm.
I'm just gonna loom in your direction.
That's fine. That's fair. Dare I? No, I don't think I don't, because then I died at that. No, it's... you know what? Sure. Boost into strike.
Let's see it. Alright. I take damage and then you explode.
That's right. You get 3 triggers of that.
10 power.
Yeah.
GG. Whew. Alright.
I mean, nothing I can do about it. You having both copies.
Yep. I take.
That was not known, I believe.
That was no. It wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, that was in my hand.
There was literally nothing I could do.
That was my trump card. Yeah.
I had a spike, but
That's the thing. But you'd have to call it, right? Like that's. Whew. Well, that was pretty awesome. I am required to stay as Rimless. You may switch.
yeah, I think.
That was fun though.
Yeah, that was after that start. It's pretty good comeback.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that was very respectable and not worthy of the early scoop.
I don't think I can beat your Remulus with Carl. Now, I don't think I can beat your Remulus with MadFnorder either.
Minato...
I think they're both really rubbish.
I think Minato has a shot. I mean, we know Viper has a shot, considering how hard you came back. But I think Minato is a better chance than Carl, personally. I'm scared of them both.
Yeah.
Wow, we're like right on time.
I'll just shuffle.
Alright, that's fair.
Oh,
Carl,
it's a robot.
Alright.
Alright.
Good luck, have fun.
Yeah. Thoughts in my head about thinking. I'll first.
Can I grab a reference?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
I have shuffled already.
No, it's fine. It doesn't need to be unshuffled.
Okay, well.
But I'll pull them out. I'll pull them out of here. So, which one is it that I always forget? Disarming Strike is the card that I will always forget, so that's specifically why I'm looking for a reference. Alright, but yeah, so you're going first. I will pull 6. I am second player. I mulligan 0.
I mulligan 3.
Mm-hmm.
I will...
That is correct. 3-man teams, winner stays, loser may swap. Okay. I will... use this thing.
I will tech the heck out of that.
Okay.
You'll get it back.
Of course.
I will boost.
Holy crap. Boost.
Prep.
Boost.
Boost. Naming. What am I naming? What am I naming? Let's see a sweep. And I will do quick math. And dare. You know what? I don't think I win this game if I play against... No, I actually do think I win this game if I play against that. Alright, so EX.
Okay. I will show you a hand with no normals at all.
Wowzers. Okay.
And then I will definitely hit you with this thing. Let me decide what I'm spinning as Force EX. I feel like of all the things,
Here.
I'll spin these.
Vent. Alright, so this is now 2xg0 radiate vent.
Yeah, so let me make sure I did the math right, because that, at worst, that's... I mean, that's probably improvised weapon, as weird as it is, just to EX. But, if it's... Oh, by the way, if it's cross, kudos! I am hardcore baited here.
It is not. It is the coffee.
Okay, so it is the coffee.
But
so
I was thinking I would make you play the irradiate.
No, that's
and crush that.
sensible. Well, it doesn't crush radiate though. Radiate has.
Oh, I didn't even see the spike anyway. Oh,
yeah,
baited myself.
This covers these two things. Is why I played it. Like I take more damage, but whatever. All right, so that's power 6. I have 2 armor. I take 4.
Mm-hmm.
I have power 7. You have 1 armor. You take 6 because that's how that works.
Yep.
And then.
And I gain advantage.
I get gauge. All right, yours.
Prepare.
Okay. Same here.
I will kind of weep a little bit. Discard spike, move 1.
Light?
No.
Fair. Hmm. Block?
Nope. No blocks.
Wow, only one normally here too. Oh,
Yeah, so that's a lot big.
That's a hands.
It is a
I
hand.
thought I was the EXer here. Alright.
Strike.
Do I believe that is sweep? Do I believe that is disarm? I think it's sweep. Just in case. Alright. I'll take 5 and I'll burn a card. Once the lag decides. Pull one?
Good.
Not the happiest. Could be worse.
I mean, yeah. I would have rather gotten the vent.
Yep. Alright, I will prepare.
So will I.
Alright, so reclaiming... Irradiate?
Cool. Parry irradiate.
Naturally. And... Boost for EX.
Strike.
One card. Okay, 5 power.
I'll take the 3.
Mine?
Yep.
Man, Carl is a rude robot dude. You have no idea how bad I want to play the EX Ground Zero, and how keenly I'm aware it will trade down against Power Short.
Yeah.
Alright. Boost.
What a weirdo hand for a weirdo game. One card strike.
Three force. I refuse to flinch.
Best possible answer.
Yep. I don't stun. You take 4. Because you have 1 extra armor.
Yep, I take, let's see, hold on. So 4.
Oh, sorry. I forgot a printed armor.
This is relevant. You have 5 power, I have 3 armor. So I take
2.
And then I take 3 after.
Then you take 3 more.
So 3 more.
You were at 20 when this started?
I believe so.
Okay. Okay. That worked out. I will I will boost.
I will prepare.
I will prepare.
Boost light.
Parry elbow?
Got it.
I think that was known actually. But
it was.
Yeah.
I will spend 1 force to boost disarming maneuver.
Yep. I burn a card. Pull one. Okay.
Sure thing. Draw.
Wild swing.
Wild swing. Wild swing.
Yep.
EX wild swing.
Yep.
Well, there's lots of things that this beats, and there's lots of things that this gets beat by. Is this really what I want to do? It really isn't. You got it.
I'm hoping for a cross. That is not a cross. Alright, you're faster. You'll hit me for 5 after everything.
And
I hit. I look at the top of my deck. Okay, you lost all armor, right?
yep.
So I'm dealing real damage. Alright, I'll discard this to deal the 6, because you lost your printed armor. 2.
So you 3, 4, 6. But I lost my UA armor too.
You lost all your armor. So
God,
I actually get
that's
to deal
terrible.
damage. Alright.
Terrible.
Do I want this in hand? I actually do, because it is still a discount. Albeit just barely. Alright, that was my strike. It's yours.
I will prep.
I will boost.
My gosh.
Okay, both power shorts beaten. This is a good game.
Right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The math checks out. You are at 4 gauge.
I am. I don't think this is a game where I get the right to use that, though.
That's fair.
Is CC0 still legal?
Right now, yes.
I will CC0.
Okay. Yeah, it is under discussion, but for now, it's still legal. And this is exactly the situation where you want to use it, because giving away information is a big deal. Man. This is so weird. Cross.
Ah, boy. I will mitigate some of the damage by EXing the cross.
Alright, it's actually not ground 0. You hit me for 4, I take 1. And then you take 5 minus 1 is 4.
I take 4.
Yeah. I draw, I bounce this back. Alright, yours.
Okay. Cross.
No, actually. But fair, but fair. So, 1 card?
Yep.
Alright, so I EX Grasp. Wait, no, hold on, that's... No, yeah, EX Grasp, because you wouldn't name Cross on Autonomic, I hope.
No. Good game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's pretty unrecoverable. GG. So, like, formally, that's 15-1, right?
Sure.
Okay.
What I didn't have normals to work with. I had such terrible deck shape there again. Yeah, I felt like I was playing OK Exceed and I just was fighting my deck the whole way down. Ugh.
Sympathies.
Oh well.
Did you enjoy the games?
I've been playing real bad in these weeklies. I don't think I've won a game yet.
I feel like you played I think you played the Viper very well. I think your deck shape was crummy, but you played her very well. I don't think you played too badly in the Carl game. I think it's just our games are swingy. In general, it's who gets the reads. I do think your Viper game is better, though.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a little predictable again.
It's
just that lack of practice.
In the last few games that we played against each other, you called almost every... Not like today, but in the previous games on stream, you were like, oh, so that's this, that's this, that's this, and you were right basically every time. So I'm like, I'm wondering if it's happening to me again. like just for playing different opponents.
Hmm. The only mix-up here the only mix-up this whole game in both games that worked was the Thunder Knuckle Grass mix-up.
Oh man, Thunder Knuckle was so relevant.
Trying to think what I should have done differently. That was the other thing that killed me. I didn't have a cross or a headlong run or a cease desist until bottom 10.
Yeah, I think C&D is actually super important in the rimless matchup specifically because you need that defense, like you really do.
But yeah, neither of them was there. Kudos for holding ground zero over me the entire game.
Thanks. Yep, I knew I basically couldn't play it because as soon as I played it, the threat is gone.
Was this? Yeah, and second elbow was also in the bottom 5. Come on, game.
That was a relief to me personally because yes, I remained terrified of elbow. I parried a copy because that
left my hand. I should have, like, it was a hand that was too good to throw away, but I should have.
I agree because the power shorts were too, like, I beat both power shorts. That shouldn't really happen. Like ever.
Like, well, one of them I played as a fake out, and one of them.
Yeah, that's fair enough, but like, yeah, the fact that I beat one clean, it's like that's not good.
Yeah, but Remlis has amazing tools to do that.
She does. I just usually don't, like, that's the thing I remember basically is that, like, I really don't beat power short very often against you because you play it at times where it doesn't get beaten.
I play it, here's the thing, there was never a point in this game where I had hand advantage.
That's true.
Despite you being Remlis.
Despite me being Remlis, that's true.
Because my hand was, and that was the mistake I made when I'm sitting on EX power short, EX disarming, and authorized, and I said to myself, I need to threaten these EXs to break some of his card shapes. What I really should have done is being like, this is useless to me if I can't win multiple strikes in a row, or at least trade in a way that gets him out of cards so that my threats come live.
And once I know your hands, if I'm rimless, I can beat your hands, basically, because that's how rimless works. So that is incredibly... So yeah, so I guess actually, if you put it that way, I feel like the most decisive strike was turn 1. Because I gained resource advantage. That never stopped after that. And so you went down on damage, and you committed a lot of cards to the hit.
Yeah.
You readings too, right? So if the reading had gone off,
yeah,
it would have been awesome. But
the reading didn't even bother me, like in terms of cards, because there's a difference. Carl is happy when we both have rocks.
Yeah.
Carl is happy in the Marathi scenarios because he's like, let's just fight.
Yeah, he can absolutely deal with that.
So I don't see any problem. Like, I didn't have any problem reading for the information of it there, because that was the difference between 6 cards or 5 cards and 4. Like, that didn't break my heart.
Yeah.
What broke my heart is I got absolutely no momentum from it, and you actually got leverage from it. Like, that was terrible.
And then the fact that I held the ground zero the entire... Because that was what revealed it, right? Like, that's when you saw I had EX ground zero, and then I never played it. And I think you playing... You dealing with that, like, the threat of that, or yeah.
Because I wanted to, like, I was like, okay, I'll just dive in and eat ground zero for 6. Like, I didn't want to. Or EX ground zero for 7, 8? I don't know. Numbers are hard.
7. Yeah, 7. It's 8 against everybody else, but you're Carl, so... Ground zero, EX ground zero is 8 or 14. Those are numbers I know very well.
Well, good games.
Good games.
Sorry I couldn't put up a better show.
Dude, you did awesome. Again, like you remain. I think I can actually say this. Yeah, you remain my favorite opponent.
Aw.
Like,
I actually will say the same about you happily. Sorry, everybody else.
Yeah, sorry to everybody else. I like you all. You're all wonderful people. But Matt and I have played probably hundreds of games against each other, and to me the most incredibly satisfying part of this game, as I've probably said before, is when both players know everything, and it comes down to raw XD, which is like manage your resources, make your reads, bluff or go home, and that's where it really shines when you have two players who know each other and the playstyles and the matchups so well that that's all that's happening.
We have stood upon this mountaintop 1,000 times.
At least a few hundred. I mean.
Yeah.
Yep. And my word, we have played the crap out of Season 2.
Yes. Like like when you handed me the Remlist reference, and I'm like, really?
Sorry, it's a habit I'm trying to get into. But yeah.
No,
like,
it's a good habit. It's not actually a problem. It's sort of just like, yeah.
Yeah. It also lets me point things out to people in the stream if they want to. For Carl, I literally only need the reference because I can never remember the name of this card. I'm like, what is the speed 6 before close 2? The opponent discards a normal. What is that?
I wonder if I should have just disarminged over you twice and seen what happened.
That's actually kind of scary because the discard effect. Oh, actually, you know what I did fear? I did fear you using Power Short to get block into your hands so that you could parry out Ground Zero. Like, that was something I was actually afraid would happen.
I need to remember that Power Short has a boost on it.
It does. It's actually a very scary boost. And you know what's really funny about that boost to me? Is the name is Precision Engineering, right? The name of the boost on Napalm Stream is Engineer Destruction.
Precision Engineering Destruction.
Yep. And that pleases me.
But yeah, lessons learned from that game is should have tossed my hand. Really weird deck shape.
Yeah, Power Short has a boost. But yeah, if you're... as you and I know, I think as well as any, and I feel like a lot of people haven't learned yet, if you're complaining about your deck shape, it means you're not changing cards aggressively enough. Like, the only character who's allowed to complain is Galdrick. Galdrick is allowed to complain, because there's only so fast you can go through his deck. But anybody else, like, you just should be burning cards if your deck shape isn't good. This is why I managed to play Rimless incredibly consistently, because I will always hit my reshuffle. I never finish a Rimmy game without hitting reshuffle.
The difference here, which is the sort of slight caveat to that, is Carl needs these, and then half the deck.
Yeah, he needs those. He needs those at the times that it matters. And if your opponent is threatening payouts fast and hard enough, which I totally was. I mean, I'm Rimless. Then that can be an issue. But yeah, probably the one mistake was not changing cards that turn, and if there was another mistake... Oh, well, other than turn 1. We both know turn 1 was a mistake, because you forgot that I had the boost in play. Like,
the spike boost, so the play was actually meaningless.
Yeah, so like that was...
Because a dive there actually would have crushed.
If I didn't have that boost. But that's...
I don't know, I still would have gone
you still would have
9...
Up, yeah.
No, I would have gone 9 into... Oh, 9 into 9.
7?
I would have been...
7?
You had have... Yeah, 7. It would have been 7 power into...
No, sorry. You would have had 9 power. I would have had 2 armor because I DX, basically no matter what, right? So
you'd take 7, and I'd take 4 plus 2... I'd take 6. It's a lot better than what happened.
Minus your 1, which is 5. So yeah, you trade up...
Would not have applied because it wouldn't have been an EX, because it was just a dive.
Oh, right. The 1
because I didn't have an Ultra at that point.
You're right. So yeah, you would have taken 1 less because you did... No, you wouldn't have taken 1 less. I had an Ultra, duh.
It was an Ultra, right.
It's Ultra. So, math is hard.
It would have been 7 versus... It would have been 7 to 6, but I also would have been in art range 1.
Yes, which is very, very nice. Yeah. Like, that's where Carl is by far the scariest. As I think you've said before, anyone with an attack that looks like Swingy Elbow is somebody who is a nightmare at range 1.
Like, this is the difference between I like range 1 and I love range 1, is you have a card that looks like this.
Man. Yeah. Power Short remains super interesting. Oh yeah, if there was another mistake other than turn 1, which was really just an error, an oversight, then I think it is, like, remember Power Short has a boost on it. Because I feel like that actually was a good boost just because of the matchup. Because, like...
I might play...
Go ahead.
I was saying I might play Carl, like, the rest of the night and see if I can tune him up a bit. Unless other people are playing Carl, let me fan out.
Fair. Yeah, I'm glad for the opportunity to play some of my mates again, because I've definitely... Like, I've gotten worse at Dan than I used to be. You know, in playtesting, I definitely got quite good at Dan. And I feel like just by goofing around, I've diminished some of how I used to know how to play him.
I have only been randoming lately, so...
I mean, I'll play whoever people on my stream ask me to play, so of course I'm all over the place. Luckily, Rimless is very popular, so I don't think I've really lost much familiarity with her. But hey, as long as it's fun, that's why we play.
Yeah.
How are we on time?
10 minutes left.
Okay. I guess we could spectate one of the other games. I feel like it's not quite enough time to start another of ours. We'd only get 2/3 of the way done.
Technically, it's more like a little bit over, probably close to 15 minutes.
Ah, fair.
We can do one more.
Yeah, let's do one more.
Alright.
Do you want to do the same matchup again, or?
Sure. The cards are already here.
Yeah, might as well. That one's yours.
I shall stay under call.
Wait, no, that's reference. You don't get an extra one of those.
I mean, I'm sure it would be fine.
I feel like there's a slight inequality in this situation. Is that my grasp?
Whose grasp is that? I think that is your grasp.
I'm short a card, but let me count. No, I have both grasps in here.
Oh, I have both grasps.
I'm just gonna pull a fresh one.
Alright.
Wait, we both have both grasp? That okay, well, weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pulling a fresh Rimless.
Okay.
To-do.
Focus grasp. Sweeps, crosses, bone. Okay. Listen, can you spare a few authorized forces for your friend? I will first again.
Alright, Carl ain't no beggar. He works for a living. Okay.
Brother, can you spare a force?
Second player, I'm Mole Zero.
I will also mull 0.
That's much
Actually,
more
I'll mull
concerning.
1.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Hi.
Bye.
Oh, I matted. I did not shuffle
yep.
after my...
The math maneuver.
Strike.
Wild swing. No crit. Or no EX.
Gosh darn it.
Okay, I'm alright with this. You take 2, and you hit me back for 3.
I do not. You dove over me.
I played dive. I know how this works.
Oh my god. Alright, well, that happens.
Yep. Alright, so next attack is EX.
Investigate.
Okay. Pull 1. Not a special.
Darn it. Well,
Does the other cross that?
out of crosses.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Did you draw for
Yep,
a turn?
and I drew.
Okay. Strike. That worries me. Crap.
I don't think it matters, but I think I will leave you there.
Alright. Yours.
Okay. Strike.
Oof. Okay, not bad. Thinking. Get cornered.
Okay.
Pull a card. Not what I wanted. Oh, I hit though.
Okay.
Strike.
Wild swing.
Okay, I take 3.
And take 5.
You take 5. Yours.
Strike. Sure.
We focus. We get in a staring contest.
That was mine, so yours.
Yep. That's really concerning. So... Okay, so let me see. Change cards for 4.
Okay.
think chat is disappointed because they just realized I spent consumption as force when I had 4 gauge, but no people.
Killbot.exe.
Yeah, not doing that, friends. Boost. Do you have the other C&D? Which is, I think, the one that has the boost on it that says close up to the... Yeah, okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's far. This is far. I don't like it. Then again, you don't have anything that hits at this range.
That's correct.
So, prep.
Okay, prep.
Sure, let's both reload for this climactic, whatever is gonna happen.
Yep. Engineer Destruction. You can probably guess how many of these I'm keeping.
That's a pretty good scoop.
Yep.
But you've got to discard something.
Don't trouble me with details. Alright, so discarding that and that.
And one more, please.
The other block.
Okay. I will investigate.
Rude. Pull one.
That's special.
Mm-hmm. Draw for end of turn if you didn't already.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I reclaim it.
Sounds good.
I legitimately don't remember what else you've seen at this point.
I will prep.
Okay. Boost. Yep. Fair. Striking?
Okay, so this is EX.
Yes.
You have no crosses. And you have no range extension.
That is correct.
So I'm gonna play this.
Ow. 7 power, I take 6. You're here?
Yep.
Yours.
I'd like that assault back.
Well, fair. Prep.
See, the funny thing here is I am way less scared than I normally would be. Prep.
I know, right? Because you have things that can actually handle, and you can trade with the ground zero that you know that I have. Alright, let's put this into play.
Sounds like a plan. Boost.
Okay. 3 force.
Three force. So that's tendrils? I feel like that's tendrils. Everything in my jellies says that that's tendrils. Except you have a copy of tendrils left. You don't.
I was gonna say.
So what the devil is that? It's not napalm. It's not option. What? Just really very few things it could be. Crosses down. Could just be a sweep that seems very unlike you. Can't be a grasp, can't be a cross. Could be an EX focus, also seems unlike you. Could be EX assault into my assault. Which is pretty cute, actually.
I'm not bluffing. I'm playing.
Or it could be EX dive at speed 5, which is also cute, but I feel like is too much cute. So I think at the end of the day, I just swangy.
It is not too much cute, as it turns out.
All right.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, strike.
I mean... Okay. Like, if that's the assault, then I don't know what to tell you. 3 force...
Oh, yeah, guess that'll work.
Okay. So... Checking the count.
I also would like to check this.
Yeah. Okay. So I reshuffle here. Oh, let me go tell Bear where the timer is. Hey Bear, so there is a timer. It's kind of funny. You'll want to lower your view so that you're looking horizontal, like basically almost parallel to the table. And then face from the red seat toward the blue seat. You see it?
Yep, thank you very much.
No problem. Okay.
So if I'm reading right, that card is one of Ground Zero, Focus, or what is the third thing it could be? Sweep?
That is my count, yes.
Okay. So it is one of Ground Zero, Focus, or Sweep, and you're reshuffling. I
am reshuffling.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I actually said it, but I think with that deck shape, we both know I had to.
Okay. Look at my deck shape.
Yeah. Yeah, so Tundra in chat remarked that my dive was auto-EX due to this transformation. I actually missed that, although even if it had been, I think I would have spent the force because, like, I need it to not be, yeah, obvious.
Fair enough. Life we live. I don't think you understand how much pain I'm in right now. I prep. Alright.
Okay. I will boost.
I will tech that.
That is fair. I will prepare.
I will parry Ground Zero.
Fair. Engine destruction. Keeping it all.
Keeping it all.
I accept the risk.
That is a reasonable risk. And this is after your reshuffle?
Yes.
Cool. Parry Ground Zero. Goodbye!
I can reclaim it, eventually.
You can.
Alright, well speaking of reshuffles... so I'm gonna name Dive.
Okay. I'm going to EX that dive.
Alright, I'm EX'd because of this, so please take 4 damage. My advantage.
Yep.
So reading focus. And I won't spend anything.
Well. If that's reading focus, that means that that's the tendrils, so we EX grasp those.
Ow! Yeah, you're absolutely right. Alright, I gotta see the rest of your hand, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Because no foci. Yeah, okay. So...
Actually, I'm gonna put you
6.
here. Yes, I put you there.
Alright, that's fair. Short and
Grasp goes
desist.
to gauge.
Got it.
This goes to that. Short goes to here. Grasp goes to hand. I draw a card.
Yep, that is how that works. Let's parry C and D.
Okay, well. Sure.
3 force. Hit for 4.
Ah!
Pull 2. Prep.
Reshuffle.
No check. Boost.
Strike.
Strike. Got it?
Yahtzee!
No! GG.
Good game.
Alright, well done. That was really fun.
Yeah.
I was hoping it wasn't that, and it turns out it was. Alright.
That was the top deck, so...
Hey, I top decked, you know, like 5 of these in a row, right? So I have no complaints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. That was respectable.
Yep, that was solid. That was solid. Alright, have fun the next round.